Episode 49. Yes. Hi. I'm your neighbor. My name is Nan. Hi, Nan. How are you? My name is Michael, and my wife Grace is laying down right now. Am I interrupting? No, you're not interrupting. Come on in. Just follow me into the green room. The green room? Yeah, that's my office. Slash. I'll explain. Nan is here. She's our neighbor, Grace. Hi, Nan. Hi. So, what's the visit for? Well, I'd like to introduce myself. I know you're a new neighbor. Yes, we're pretty new here. I saw all of you moving. I wanted to wait till it was the right time to visit. So, this is your house. It's so beautiful. Look at the decor. Beautiful. You had some real good decorating tricks here. Well, we can't take credit for it, said Michael. We had a decorating team of designers come in and decorate. We just didn't have time to decorate. As you can see, my wife is very pregnant and very tired, said Michael to Nan. Do you know I'm a nurse at Cox Medical Center? Oh, we didn't know that. In fact, we don't know you at all. Well, I live right across the street, and I'm actually Johnny Knox's aunt. I don't know if you know that, but since Johnny got engaged, I thought it was appropriate to introduce myself, as we'll probably get to know each other over time. Oh, you're Johnny Knox's aunt. Yeah, his grandma lives right next door to you. Grandma Knox. Norma. Oh, Norma. Okay. I guess Johnny never really explained all this. No, there's been so much going on since the move. Johnny getting engaged. It's a little hectic. Well, why don't you come into the kitchen? You can explain all this. Well, there's not much to explain. We're a very big family on the Knox side, including the Costello side of the family. As you know, the Knox side of the family's half Polish, half Irish. Oh, is that how it is? Yeah. And then the Costello side of the family's Italian. That's how the pizza pub got its start. Now, to explain all that, I'd have to sit here for a while, and I don't have a whole lot of time. I have a shift to get to later on. So I'll explain it another time. Nan, would you like some water or something to drink? We don't have much. We have a lot of kids' stuff. Actually, water would be perfect. I'm so thirsty. Okay, well, we got water. Well, let's start off with some water. Nice crisp water. It certainly hits a spot. Well, Nan, we're so glad to meet you. You're the first neighbor that's introduced themselves. Well, now that the weather's getting nice, you'll start meeting neighbors, as you'll notice a lot of walkers with dogs. Which reminds me, we're getting a puppy ourselves eventually. Oh, we are, said Grace. When? I'm not sure, said Michael, but at some point, I think we're going to get a puppy. Oh, I didn't know that, said Grace. Oh, did I interrupt something, Nan said? No. I'm sure we're going to get a puppy, because now I get a feeling that we're in need of a pet. Now that we have kids on the way, it's probably obvious that a pet is the next thing in the order of things, said Grace. Oh, that's true. Once you have kids, it's almost inevitable to have a dog or a cat. No, we're probably going to get a dog. That's understandable, said Nan. So what do you all do for fun? Besides moving boxes, cleaning, cooking, we do a lot of things that for fun. I go on golf outings when I can. That takes up a lot of my stress and anxiety. Golf outings are great, said Nan. So what else, what do you do for fun, Grace? I nap a lot. I'm in my second trimester. I like to walk 5Ks. I enjoy the outdoors a lot. So anything outdoorsy, I like it. Now, do I participate in every outdoor event? Not always, but I definitely enjoy 5Ks. If I could, I'd do more, but right now, being pregnant, I'm limited to how much I can do. Well, Nan, Grace said, I have to lay down. I'm getting a little tired. Okay, listen, we'll probably have more time at another time. I just wanted to stop over and introduce myself. I know it gets hectic and crazy with you having been in your second trimester. I just want you to know, now that I know that you're pregnant, you know I'm a nurse. If there's anything I can do to be of any help to you, let me know. I'll be here to support you in any way I can. And Michael, don't hesitate to holler. And I see that you have a new vehicle. It looks very sharp. I've noticed that your landscape looks good. I also see that you put in a new ramp that looks very nice. Yeah, we have some reasons to explain that. There's a lot to explain. Long story short, we've been working on the house a little bit at a time. So, Nan, you might not know this, but we're in the middle of adopting 2 children. Oh, really? Grace excuses herself. If you don't mind, I'm going to lay down, honey. I'm just feeling a little under the weather. That's okay, Nan. Grace is going to excuse herself. Oh, okay. Grace, it's okay. You can rest, said Nan. I understand. That's one thing about being a nurse. You don't have to explain a thing. That's right, said Michael. You can rest. Okay, thank you. So as Michael and Nan continued to talk, go ahead, Nan. What were you saying? Well, as I was saying, one of the things about I forgot where we left off. I so do I. We'll figure it out. Well, one of the things about landscaping and yard work and things like that is that there's always people, neighbors especially, competing for the best looking yard. And one of the things I liked about your property is it has an oriental touch. Oh, well, that explains what I was trying to say about the kids that we're adopting. They're part Japanese. Oh, really? They're part Japanese? Yes. And that's why we put in the ramp. It has a Japanese look and feel to it. So we had George, this he owns his own landscaping business, and he put the ramp in. And it's a wooden ramp, and it was stained, and it just looks really nice. So, and it's for wheelchair accessibility too, just in case we need it. There's several reasons why I wanted that wheelchair ramp up and ready, just in case for any reasons, for the purpose of safety reasons alone. So you have all your ducks in a row. Well, I like to think we do. We never know what's going to happen down the road. I have a nephew that's paralyzed from the waist down. So at some point, if we ever have to take care of him, we have that wheelchair ramp ready to go. So you have a lot on your plate, is what you're saying. Yes, we always do. There's never been a dull moment, believe me, in my home, in my family. Boy, this water is perfect, said Nan. Well, listen, I have to get ready for work, Michael, and I know you have a lot of demands. So just knock, call, message me, tell Johnny if you can't get a hold of me, contact Johnny. We'll somehow network or do whatever. But I'm sure we'll catch up soon. Just wave me down if you see me in the yard. I do always little projects around the house. My son's now a state trooper, so I'm always around if you can find me if I'm not working. Okay, Nan, thanks for stopping over and introducing yourself. Oh, it's been my pleasure. Thank you again. Okay, Nan. All right, Michael, it's nice meeting you. Tell Grace I said bye-bye. Okay, we will. And Nan from next across the street says bye. Ah, what a relief. At least we have a neighbor that cares. Grace. Yes, baby. That's really nice that we have a neighbor that actually acknowledged us. Well, honey, we moved in late into the winter, into the early spring. It's now just starting to turn spring. So we're going to start meeting neighbors. Yeah, that's true. It's not uncommon. I'm just glad the week is over. All the important stuff is aside. Well, not quite. We still have the weekend. Did Miss Jackson say something about the nanny and the babysitter going to be here this weekend? She didn't mention it, but she did mention it earlier this week that the nanny would be here this week. So I'm pretty sure the nanny and babysitter will be switching off shifts during the week, but mainly the nanny will be here. We have that guest room all prepared just in case either the nanny or babysitter stays over. Okay, just as a reminder, since it's before 5 o'clock, I know it's probably almost, well, what time is it right now? It's almost 3 o'clock. Could you call Miss Jackson and double check? Because I want to make sure we have everything squared away before the end of the day. I could do that. I'll call Miss Jackson right now. Hello, Miss Jackson? Hey, it's Michael again. I just had a question. Did you say something about the nanny is going to be here over the weekend as well? Yes, I did say that. The nanny will be with you. They help manage your schedule with the kids, especially. Yes, and you will meet with the kids temporarily. One of the things we want to do is we want to make sure that they get a play date in. And that's one of the things that one of the things we want to encourage is play dates, activities, more or less outings and activities over the weekend, like a trip to the museum or some activity. So we encourage the nannies to work with you on some projects. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so the nanny will be with you and the babysitter will be with you? Yeah, both, either the nanny or babysitter or both. The babysitter will probably most likely be there just as a training at that capacity. Okay, so we know the main person that will be here will be the nanny. Yes. You will always have somebody there with the kids with you, especially now that your wife is pregnant, even more so. Excellent. And the nanny is Michelle and Jessica is the babysitter. Yes, we have a babysitter. If the nanny is busy doing something with the kids, We always have a nanny as a babysitter on call, just in case. Oh, great. Okay, that's all I wanted to know because I wasn't sure, but I wanted to double check just in case for the weekend. And I just wanted to know what was going on for that specific reason. It's always good to know ahead of time just in case. Thank you, Miss Jackson. You're welcome, Michael. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Okay, we'll see you again. Thank you very much. Okay, good night. Good night. Okay, Grace, did you overhear the conversation? Yes, I did. Okay, so yes, you were right. The nanny will be here tomorrow. That's a relief. Okay, you don't need to explain yourself. I overheard the conversation, said Grace. Oh, good. So, how's your water, Grace? How you feeling? Not rested enough. I'm needing a nap again. So, I'm going to nap a little bit more. Okay, Grace. I'm going to go and do some work. As Michael goes back and does some work on the computer, Grace is napping. Wow, I can actually get some work done. Emailing my boss's friend's cousin. Is what I feel like I'm doing, but I'm the boss. So I'm going to call it role playing. That's what I'll do in the next training meeting. What to do in situational awareness. Okay. Okay, so going over some notes. I'll have to run this by somebody at work. Let me call somebody. I know who to call, Jackson. All right, let me call them that right now. Hello? Can I speak to Jackson, the general manager? All right. Hold on one second. Hi, Jackson. This is Michael. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. How are you doing? You're doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Well, I wanted to run something by you. Something I wanted to do with training managers. I wanted to do some role playing, situational awareness, something that would help train managers. It's called role playing. I know they do this in trainings. I thought it would really be helpful. Like how to deal with your boss when the wife is pregnant. Ha 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 ha. Listen, I know I have a sense of humor. You sure do, Jackson said to Michael. Listen, it's not every day a Smithton comes into the training meeting and trains them and says things like that. No, it's not every day that happens. I'm very sleepy and very tired, so I might be a little ornery. Why don't you nap? You need probably rest more than anybody. You know, you're right. I'm probably overworked and underpaid myself. I just bought a new house and a new car all in the same week. I'm feeling a little I'm just feeling under the weather right now. You know, anytime I overspend, I always feel really overworked. You know, you work more than you know, said Jackson. I don't know anybody that works harder than you, Mr. Smithton. You don't even give yourself a break. You know, even while you're off work, you're actually still working. You don't really give yourself time off. When you say you're taking a break, you're still working. Why don't you really take a break and just take this week off and not show up at work and just say, heck with it? Give yourself a full week off, let yourself recuperate, rest up and take it easy, let your wife rest, and just take it easy and be a newlywed for a change. You know, you're starting to sound like my dad. My dad said the same thing. Jackson, that's why you're a general manager and not a manager, said Michael to Jackson. I really appreciate your wisdom, but it's not wise to burn two ends of the candlestick, said Jackson to Michael. You're absolutely right. I'm sleepy, I'm exhausted, and I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. Well, sounds like you need a nap more than you need to be talking. It's so true. It's so true. Anytime I overwork myself, I end up feeling very vulnerable and sleepy and exhaustion. I mean, you can burn yourself out this way. I'm just talking to you like a person that cares. You don't need more management. You need more time to rest. You don't need to hire more people. You need people to be more accessible to you. They care about their job. They care about themselves. You don't need to hire any more employees. You have employees that care, or they wouldn't show up on time for their shifts. Very rarely do we have tardy employees. I'm saying this as a manager. These are life lessons that you're learning, and you need to listen to me. As a general manager of this company, I've seen a lot of things happen in this company that I would have thought I would have shook my head at, but I'm not shocked and I'm not surprised. I see behaviors, I see attitudes, I see a lot of things, but I don't see it to the level I've seen it at other businesses and companies. You hired quality people. You hired skilled, trained adults here that let's just put it to you like this. They do hard work. They get paid good money, and they appreciate you. They respect you. They like you. They love their job, and they love their family even much more. They show up at work because they love what they do. They love working for Smith Did Motors and Rentals. Even while it's a mid-sized company, and it may be small in comparison to some of the larger companies, they like coming to work. They feel like there's purpose here. Keep talking. I'm listening. Well, there's a lot to it than that. Sorry, I'm drinking water, said Michael. When they see that there's opportunity and they see that there's growth and they can get promoted and that there's bonuses and they see that they actually have benefits, don't you think that they're going to stick around for that? They stick around because there's incentives. There's a reason to get up in the morning. They have children. You know Lisa, she started out as a clerk at the desk. Now she's an assistant manager. And she's a fantastic assistant manager. That was your call. You made that call. I remember when she was just a clerk. Now she's kicking rear ends. She is a good assistant manager. That was a good call. You're right. I did make the right call. Heck, she's ready for management, if anything. I don't know why you keep looking the other direction when you can be looking at Lisa Miller as a manager now. I didn't even think about it. She's way better as a manager than an assistant manager. You might need an assistant manager, but I think you're overlooking something right now. So if you're looking for a manager, I think you're looking in the wrong direction. I would hope, and I would just personally, from my standpoint, go ahead, Jackson, tell me. I hope you look at Lisa a little closer as a manager candidate and look for an assistant manager to take her place. That's just my personal professional opinion. Now, do I think that she could do better as an assistant manager? Not really. She's already done over and above what she's capable of doing. She's ready to move forward. She's a gem. She's already surpassed what she's already able to do. She's ready to bounce into something else. She's grown leaps and bounds in her position. So if you were to tell me that somebody's ready to move forward, it's Lisa. Take it as just from my observation. I certainly will, said Michael. I appreciate your expertise and your opinion. That gives me the incentive to really think hard and long about what I need to do next week when I make promotions and make decisions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Maybe I've been whining and complaining, but maybe that complaining is really about missing work, more about that than it's been about anything. I want to be back at work. I want to be involved in what goes on in the day-to-day operations. So while my wife is pregnant and struggling, I need to be here for my wife. So this week, while she's recovering and recuperating, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make sure that Lisa gets that promotion. And when I come back to work, I'm going to see this company make a turn for the better. And I can't wait to see what happens from this point on. I'm excited about coming back to work now because I know these promotions are going to make a difference. When I promote within, I always see a turnaround. It's always a boost, an increase in paychecks, an increase in income, always is an incentive. You got it. You got it. That's exactly right. I can't wait to see what happens, said Jackson. I'll be the one to say this first and foremost. When I see Lisa get promoted, I'll be the first one to applaud everybody that sits there and watches Lisa take that promotion, including you. Good luck, Michael. I can't wait to see what happens at Smithton Motors and Auto when Lisa takes that promotion. She'll run with it, believe me, said Michael. All right, Jackson, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for that pep talk. That I certainly needed it. You got it, said Jackson. And as Michael and Jackson end their conversation, wow, I so needed that. I so needed that. That was worth every minute of that conversation. As Michael dwelled on the conversation, he realizes that his company is doing much better than he realized. He's so proud and he's so happy with the accomplishments that his company's making and the strides that they're doing personally and professionally. Michael goes in, wakes up Not Grace. Hey, yes, baby. When you're feeling up to it, I want to talk to you about what happened at work. Oh, I'm up. I was just laying here. I overheard you talking. I'm here, baby. Can I hold you, Grace? Yeah. So, what happened at work? Well, I'm going to promote Lisa Miller to manager. Really? The same Lisa Miller that started out as a clerk at the desk. Yeah, it kind of happened ironically through a conversation with Jackson. No kidding. What happened? Well, Jackson said, "Hey, Lisa is a he's the one that basically promoted Lisa. He said Lisa's the one that's ready to be promoted. If anyone deserves this job, it's Lisa." No kidding. Now, remember when Lisa started out as a waitress at the Waterfall restaurant and she waited on us? Yeah, Grace said. She's a mother of two, single, on Social Security. Who's to say that this isn't going to turn her life around? Grace, come in the kitchen with me for a moment. Okay, I'll be there in a moment. Hold on. As Michael thinks about what benefit package he has to come together with and what kind of salary he's going to offer her, Grace follows Michael into the kitchen. Okay, so what's the offer going to look like? That's what I'm trying to think of right now. Well, Grace, do you want some water? I could use some water, as you know. Your baby's going to be floating. Yeah, it's good for the amniotic fluid. Drinking a lot of fluids is always good for the baby. You're taking your prenatal vitamins? Yes, I am, honey. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I have to stay away from certain things. If I'm low on iron, I have to eat bananas. Well, here's a banana, just in case. Let me get one for you. Here, help me get this banana. Okay. Well, what benefit package do you think we should start her off with? Well, I usually start them off at 32 as a management. Early, like, I start them off at 32. 32,000 with benefits? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Some managers with experience, 35. So I would start her off because she doesn't have management experience. She's an assistant manager. I would start her off at 32,000 with benefits. These bananas are so good, honey. Keep talking. You need the potassium in your diet. Maybe that's why you're feeling low energy. Well, it tastes good. I can tell you that. Anyway, so the point is, do I offer her the benefits and she loses her Social Security? I don't know. She's going to have to make that decision for herself. But I'm going to put the offer on the table. So when are you going to do this? Well, I'm going to call her now. I'm going to call her in for an appointment in the morning and offer her the position. Why don't you just do it today? I could. Let's see how it goes. All right. I'll be waiting, said Grace to Michael. Wish me luck, Grace. You don't need luck, said Grace. Hey, I need to talk to Lisa Miller, the assistant manager. This is Michael. Hi, Michael. Lisa. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How's everything going at the office? So far, so good. Okay, I'm on the computer right now, and I announced that we're going to have a team meeting next week, but I think I might cancel the meeting because I think I already have a candidate for a management position. So we won't have to train anybody. All you have to do is have, who was it that I was planning? Oh, Ben is going to shadow Michael Carrington. The other candidate for manager, and I'm going to offer the person the position right now, is you, Lisa. Would you like to take the position as manager? The benefit package starts at $32,500 with benefits. I was going to have a formal interview with you, but I figured since we're on the phone, I might as well just give you the offer over the phone. Lisa is in quiet silence over the phone. Lisa, are you there? Yes, I'm shocked. I'm happy. This is the best offer I could possibly get right now. I can't say no to this offer. Does that mean you're saying yes? Yes. All right, Lisa. I need to hire an assistant manager, so this is your last job as an assistant manager. We need to get somebody to fill your position. So before the end of the day, you think you could do me a favor? Before you leave your position as assistant manager, can you give me a lead? Yeah, I could do that. We need an assistant manager to fill your shoes. Who do you think we can hire within that could fill your shoes? I know just a person. She's in the front desk. Yeah, Vanessa. Vanessa? What's Vanessa's last name? I think her name is Vanessa Smith. Vanessa Smith? Are you sure? I'll have to double check. But you know Vanessa. Yeah, I always see her. I just forget. If they don't have their name tags on, I won't remember. Her name's Vanessa. She's the front desk girl. She always says hi. All right, so you're saying she's got the qualifications to be assistant manager. Now, why would she be the candidate for assistant manager? Well, it's the way she carries herself. She handles files. She's very consistent. She's organized. She's friendly. She's a lot like how I was. She's a single mother. I don't know. There's just something about her. She would make a great asset as an assistant manager. You would have to find out more about her personally. All right, so you're saying she's a good lead. Is that what you're saying, Lisa? Yeah, I'm saying personally, I like her. Find out her last name and call me back. Okay, I will. I'm waiting for you to call me back, Lisa. So don't take too much time. I'll call you back here in 5 minutes. As Michael waits for Lisa Miller to call him back. Oh boy. Okay, it's Lisa. Hey, Michael. Yes, Michael Smithton. All right, you ready for this? Yes, I'm ready, Lisa Miller, for whatever. Throw it at me. It's Vanessa Sharp. Okay. With the E at the end? Yeah. Okay. You got her employee file in front of you? Yeah. She's 24. She's young. She's a mother of one child. She's single. She's just getting by and she's ready for opportunity. So she's 24 years old, and you think she has what it takes to be an assistant manager. Okay, Lisa, this is your job today. I want you to ask her to fill out her. Wait, before you do anything, is her resume and application in her employee file? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to come in right now and interview her for the position. So just give me a few minutes. Tell her to stand back and wait for me. Okay. Is she there? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to come over and I'll be right there. Michael goes over to the office to interview Vanessa Sharp for the position as assistant manager. Okay. All right. Hey, Lisa. Yeah. You're here. Stay here. Come on back in the office. Okay. Get Vanessa Sharp to come back to the office. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Lisa, for making this appointment happen. I appreciate it. Is that Vanessa Sharp? Hi, Vanessa. Hey, boss. How are you? It's nice to see you. We got a few minutes. I just want to sit down and talk to you real quick. I got your resume and application here from your employee file. I'm just going to look over it real quickly. What's this about? Well, come on in. I have a special offer. Just have a seat. You know Lisa. Lisa's just been promoted to manager. I'm hiring within, I'm promoting some people, and I would like to offer you a position. Okay, what is that? I'd like to hire you as an assistant manager. Here's the base pay and the benefit package right here on the table. Take a good look at that and let me know if this is what you would like. You would basically be taking over for Lisa. Oh my God, really? I love it, says Vanessa. When do I start? Well, you're going to train with Lisa. Lisa's going to train you. You're going to basically take over for Lisa, and you're going to fill her shoes while Lisa's going to train to be manager. Yes or no? What do you think, Vanessa? I'm going to say yes. I want to say thank you, Michael Single. What do I say, Michael Smithton? But thank you. You don't have to thank me. You thank your colleagues for believing in you. Your colleagues promoted you. If it hadn't been for your colleagues believing in you, we wouldn't be here. I didn't race over here for no reason at all. Thank Lisa. Thank your friends at work. They believe in you. I believe in you. Congratulations. Welcome to your new position as assistant manager, Vanessa. I'm so happy. That's exactly what I needed. I needed a leg up right now. Vanessa Sharp, you just been promoted. So celebrate, enjoy your day off. And then training begins on Monday. All right, Lisa, congratulations on your promotion as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's the end of episode 49.